Hello, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Jordan, otherwise known as Miss Honey Lavender. Thanks for joining me today. I post a new video, which is weekly, once a week. Typically it's every Saturday to Sunday. So yeah, if you hit that subscribe button, you'll get notified and you'll see when I make awesome new content. Anyways, today I am going to be tackling a closet inventory / decluttering closet cleanout. But besides that, I want to talk about the book that's inspiring me to do more of an inventory approach rather than just a cleanout, which is The Conscious Closet. This book is written by Elizabeth L. Klein, but this book is a little different. It's all about what's inside your own closet, how you organize it, what's on your labels, how many items you have in your closet, and that sort of thing. So this book has inspired me to do my own take on a closet inventory to see how many items in each category I own. So before I get into it, I do have separate categories. I will be organizing my clothing, like a repair and fix me pile, an item pile to take to the dry cleaners or the cobbler, things to get repaired, as well as a pile of things I can sell. Those of you that are new here, you may not know, but I actually make jewelry as well. My one-of-a-kind jewelry pieces are handmade from vintage, refurbished, recycled items that I rework. Give it a shot and see if I can set up like a Shopify or Squarespace shop on my website to sell my jewelry and all these clothing items that you see here that I'm going to be getting rid of. So if that sounds interesting to you, keep on watching and let's get into it. Starting on this journey here, I have all my t-shirts behind me on this rack, and I counted and I have a total, including the one I'm wearing, this vintage Rolling Stones band t-shirt that I love and I'm never getting rid of. I have 27 t-shirts and 2 tanks. Ideally I want to have like 20 t-shirts, so if I can get rid of about 5 or 7, that'd be good. I just recently got this from the Metal Romantic, an online vintage seller, so I think I'm going to keep it. However, I don't really love the teal color. I think I may try to dye it for indigo color, and I have indigo dye kit that I'm planning on using soon. So this is going to go in my project pile of indigo dye items or bleach wash. This is another tank. Keep. Project pile, because it's a vintage t-shirt. It's got some wearing makeup on it and some pit stains, so I might do an indigo dye project with this or just try to bleach it to kind of freshen it up. This shirt I'm not sure about, so I'm going to put it on the try-on pile. This shirt's going to be going in the project pile. Keep. This one's a hard one because it's one of my first like punk band t-shirts that I've cropped. It's getting really worn and crackly. It's got a hole in here. Maybe I'll use it for a bleach wash project to make it even more grungy though. So I have a couple piles. There's the donate pile, there's the sell pile, there's a fix pile, and then another fix pile for cobbler and dry cleaner, and then I have another pile for clothes that are going to be used for projects. So I have a bleach wash project I want to do and an indigo dye kit that I want to use on some clothing items. This one is a misfit shirt too. This was my boyfriend's, or it is his, but it's too small for him now. But again, it might be one of those like family heirloom pieces that him and I, when we get married, have kids someday and give it to our like teenage kiddo or something, or I can just keep wearing it for my workouts, but I'm going to keep it. Same thing with this shirt. Danzig. Keep. Stranger Things. Keep. Coast Guard. Keep. It's one of my favorites. This Free People top. I need to try it on. I haven't worn it very much or reached for it in the last couple years, although it does look really cute with like my bell-bottom pants, but I'm going to put it in the try-on pile. This I really like, and I do wear it, especially in the winter, so keep. Definitely keep. Sell. I'm not sure about this one. Try on. Harley Davidson. I feel like this will look really cool if I bleach washed it. This is going to the project pile. Keep. Vintage 70s shirt. Hell yeah. Keep. Try on. Not crazy about it. Try on. Or sell. Keep. Alright. Round run t-shirts is done. I've got a bunch in the pile of the project pile. I have items going to the sell pile, and I have items that I'm not sure all of these are things I'm going to try on right now and see what I think about it. Okay, so moving on to blouses here. I just counted and I have 28 blouses and tops, and I would like to get that number dwindle down to 20. So if I can eliminate 8 of these items, that would be great. So I'm going to get started. Not sure. Try on. Keep. Keep. Sell. Sell. Keep. Keep. Sell. Keep. Keep. Sell. Try on. Keep. 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 Try on. Keep. Keep. Sell. Sell. Keep. 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 Okay, so I have 3 items here I'm going to try on, and then I automatically have 6 items total to sell, and I said I wanted to get rid of like 8, so if I can pick out 2 more from this pile to possibly sell, then I will be at my 20 number for the amount of tops and blouses I hope to own. Okay, so when it comes to skirts and shorts, I actually don't own many. This is it. I did my calculations. I own 1 pair of shorts currently, 1 skirt, and 8 skirts. So I feel like this is definitely clarity in to like going into summer what I should shop for. I'm gonna keep this pair of shorts. They're high-waisted 80s does 40s polka dots, and they have a sailor vibe. They're very flattering on. This next one is a pair of skirts. It's a skirt, so definitely keeping these. This skirt I love. It's high quality. I thrifted it. It's black suede, and this is an example of something that needs to go to the dry cleaners because I bought it from the thrift store, but then I never cleaned it because how do you clean suede? You take it to the dry cleaner. So setting this aside for dry cleaners. This skirt, however, I bought this last summer and I was a little peer pressured into buying it. I don't particularly love the color pink. If you see my posts, if you see my feed, and you see my style, I do not wear pink. It is just not a color that I resonate with. I would prefer red over pink any day of the week. I'm going to sell it. This next skirt, however, I'm keeping until I die. It is a vintage 70s patchwork skirt. This skirt, I need to try on. I'm conflicted. Love this skirt. Keep. Thrifted this skirt, high-waisted, hits me at the right places, super lightweight, great for summer. Love it. Keeping it. This skirt is another vintage skirt. The elastic's a little blown out, so you should just paper bag the waist or wear it with a belt. And it's very Western inspired. I love blues, so keeping that. Keeping that. Last skirt is a newer one I got recently from a sustainable company called Passion Lily. Definitely keeping this. To tally in the numbers here for you, 6 is what I'm keeping, 8 is what I originally counted, 1's going to the dry cleaners, and 1 is going to be sold. I'm hoping to get maybe 3 to 5 versions of different skirts, I guess, but mainly shorts. So that's what I know I can shop for and look for when I do get the itch to shop sustainably. Okay, so I did some thinking. Before I even tried these pants on, I realized that there's 1 pair of pants, these, that just love to catch all the cat hair, all the lint, and they are really impossible to keep clean of lint and debris, and as much as they fit me pretty okay, I think this is the pair that I should let go, because in practicality, I do have a lint roller by the front door, on my desk, and on my dresser, and I lint roll my clothes before I leave the house in the mornings, because I have a white-haired, long-haired cat, and his hair gets on everything, especially these pants, so I think the best plan of action is just to let go the pair of pants that attract the most cat hair and lint, because they're a pain in my butt to clean all the time. So I'm going to keep the other two. And then that leaves us where we want to be with pants. I just grabbed all the vests I have. You guys know I love this pink vest, so that's keep. This vest, I'm not ready to let go yet. It's a vintage vest. I think it's men's from the 80s, but it's brown corduroy, and I wear it when I go camping and when I go for walks in the neighborhood. It's just a good layering piece, and it's classic style. Can't go wrong with a puffer vest. But these two are the ones that I'm not crazy about. So I think these two are going to go in the shop just because definitely not in love with them. I'm definitely more down to sell this one than this one because it could be good going into fall and winter again, but since I have another vest coming in the mail, I think it's safe to say that I can say goodbye to these and then keep these and move on to jeans. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 pairs of jeans, which isn't too bad. I think the number that I'd like to have them is under 10, so I think I'm okay. What I am realizing though is that I have a lot of blue jeans, so if I do buy more denim in general, it needs to be light wash or just a different wash, because or like a really dark navy blue indigo, not this medium blue color because I have plenty. The one pair I'm not crazy about though are these Free People skinny jeans. I think I could sell them. So I'm going to sell these, but other than that I don't really think I want to get rid of any others. And then there was a pair I found in the Fix Me pile. Since I am really low on shorts, I thought that these jeans that have a rip in the butt, I should just crop them into shorts. 7 pairs of jeans total. 1 I'm going to sell and 1 I'm going to make into shorts. So that wraps up the jeans. Okay friends, so I did change it up because I'm wearing this eBay shirt that I just got in the mail. So I guess I could add this to my t-shirts pile. And with those jeans I just talked about, I cut them. So I'm going to put these in the wash and watch them fray. But I feel like the length is good. It's not too short. And even once it frays and if it does get a little unraveled and shorter, we're still good. Okay friends, jumping into dresses. I just counted, I have 35 dresses, and it would be really awesome if I could get it down to 30. So let's do the elimination process really quick and see what I come up with. This one I'm keeping, but I think I might add it to the project pile. I think this would be super sick if I could indigo tie-dye this dress, which would be awesome for summer. It's got some stains in it, and I think indigo dye would hide those. So that's going to be project pile dress. Keep. This one needs to go to the dry cleaners. I've washed it and tried pressing it myself with my steamer, but as you can see there's lots of wrinkles, and it's a really great vintage brand from the 60s, so I need to put this in the dry cleaner pile. This one I'm ready to sell and let go. Keep. This one I think needs to go in the repair pile. I'm missing a button on this sleeve. See, there's one on this side, and I might take it from the top here since I never really wear it buttoned all the way and putting it on here. So I need to put this in a repair pile. This I'm going to sell. Keep. Oh, this is gonna go sell. That's 3 dresses off the bat that I can sell. Keep. It's velvet. I've had it for years. Just put it in the maybe pile for now. Keep. Maybe next year I'll sell it. Keeping this. Leave it for 1 more season. Keep. Ooh, I'm gonna sell this one. Last dress. I think it's good for another year or so I'm keeping it. And that wraps it up for dresses. It looks like I was hoping to sell 5, so that means maybe I'll throw this in because I'm not in love with it anymore. And then there's 1 for a project pile and then 1 dress to repair. So that wraps it up for dresses. I have sets, jumpers, and onesies behind me. So the first are these onesies. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them. So this first one, so I'm keeping that. There's this jumper. It's honestly a little small for me. I'm gonna sell it. It's time to let it go. This next romper though, I am keeping. This onesie, however, I am going to sell. Time to say goodbye. And then this is a newer piece, so I'm definitely keeping it. It's a mechanic's jumpsuit. And then that's it for the onesies and jumper portion. So moving on from the onesies and jumpers, I'm keeping 3 of them and selling 2. Next up I have is overalls. So I only have 2 pairs of overalls, which are these guys. This black pair is cool. It's from Free People. However, they don't fit me amazing. I have had them for a couple years and I've had my wear and fill of them, so I actually think I'm going to sell these. I'm keeping these. I freaking love them. They're dungarees, so they're an old American Eagle brand. I've worn them camping and I like that they're a little bit more oversized, so now I can allow myself to actually shop for more jumpers. I think that'd be a fun thing to look for going into summer. Well, that's it for jumpers. Moving on, I'm going to do sets next. So I have 1, 2, 3 sets. Sets are amazing. They go with different outfits. You can take the pieces and wear them together or separately. This first set is from Free People. FYI, I used to work there when I first moved here to Portland, Oregon, so I shopped there quite a bit and have quite a bit of Free People pieces. So these are some high-waisted shorts and this like crop top. So I'm going to keep this for another season. So I actually think I'm going to sell this set. Hopefully it goes to a good home, and it's true vintage from the 90s or 80s. So yeah, goodbye. Last set I'm keeping. I have this vintage 70s play suits. 2 sets I'm keeping, 1 pair overalls, and 3 jumpers. And that's it for this part of the video. Okay, so I'm on to coats and jackets. I've kind of bundled this together on the clothing rack behind me. It is jam-packed. Now, since I'm from Southern California, I had a tendency to stock up and buy a lot of outerwear when I would go thrifting when I lived back home, because I knew someday I would be moving to colder climates, aka Portland, Oregon. I counted, and there's even 2 jacket items that are my boyfriend's that I wear too, and there's 32 items. Our coat closet is kind of small. It's in the front of the apartment when you walk in, and it's jam-packed and it's exploding, so I really need to downsize. I have a pile of items I am going to sell, so I'm actually going to keep all of these. So I'll see if I can cram it back into the coat closet. So these are ones I'm going to sell. So this beaded vintage 80s or older like party jacket. This is pretty cool. It's a Free People hoodie with pockets. I'm going to sell this. This next coat is super cool. It's made in Sweden. It's like a long vintage coat. It's kind of hard to let go of as well. It's very Jimi Hendrix 60s, 70s inspired. It is a one-of-a-kind custom piece. It was longer, kind of like Beatles, Sgt. Pepper, Lonely Hearts Club kind of style, but my mom cropped it and made it shorter, but I've had my fill of wearing it and it's time to let it go. And the last jacket is going to be an as-is item. It's this really, really cool vintage leather jacket. It's really beat up. I bought it even secondhand in vintage at House of Vintage a couple years ago, and I've tried redoing the leather in the back myself. I might try to enhance this up a little bit more and repair this a bit. But this beauty is like a true vintage piece. It's got like fleece in the middle that you can zip out, and it's got like a silk satin finish. So that's it for coats and jackets. Next is sweaters. I forgot to give you a little bit of the numbers countdown here. So originally I counted 32 jackets, including 2 that are my boyfriend's that I wear as well. But if I want to be true to my numbers, I personally own 30 jackets and coats. I am selling 5, so that's where I'm at with the numbers for that. Alright friends, we are towards the end of the video here. Behind me I have all of my sweaters, pullover sweatshirts, and sweater cardigans that I'm going to go through with you right now. I have 11 sweaters, and I think ideally I want to get it down to like 10 to 8. I also have 5 sweater cardigans and 3 sweatshirts. So if I could eliminate like a sweatshirt and maybe get rid of 1 sweater cardigan, I don't know, I just feel like I don't have as many sweaters and things as I thought, but they're really bulky, and because they take up a lot of room in my closet, I was hoping to get them to fit in this basket that I keep up above in my closet. My old rule was that if I could fit it in this basket, it can stay. If I have it overflowing and it doesn't fit, then I have too much and need to dwindle it down. So the first thing is I've got 3 sweatshirts. This first one is one that is from Princeton University. I didn't go there, nor did anyone in my family go there, but I was hoping to use this for a project. I thought this would be really cool if I bleach dyed it or bleach washed it, and then if I wanted to make it even more kind of like Urban Outfitters vibes, I might indigo dye it too. So this is actually gonna go in my project pile. This sweatshirt is somewhere where I used to work. It's an old brewery. I'm not a big beer drinker, even though I've been drinking beer throughout this video. Fun fact, besides working in retail when I first moved to Portland, Oregon, I have worked at a couple breweries, Modern Times being one of them, as well as Burnside Brewery. So I do know a thing or two about beer and local craft beer because of that. I may keep it or may not. This one is also from an old job. I should probably get rid of one, which I'm more wanting to get rid of this gray one, so I think this just needs to go in like the donate pile. I have my eye on vintage sweatshirts on eBay that have like little creatures like foxes or wolves or something like that. I love the like 80s dad vibe sweatshirts, so maybe I will let this go. That's gonna be it for sweatshirts. Next thing is my group together pullover sweaters. Like I said, if I could get rid of like one or two, that would be great. This sweater I know I'm keeping because I love it. This actually was a project that I did. I bleach washed this sweater and I actually really like it. I like it more now that I bleach washed it, but I think it could be even cooler if I bleach washed it again. This one I got at the Goodwill bins. I feel like I should save it. This also is really cool. I'm keeping it. This one needs to be repaired because there's a big old hole right here. So this is going to go in the fix me pile. But other than that, I think I'll keep it. This, I bought it recently from Deals on Designers for a collaboration. It's a super 90s sweater, but I really wanted to crop it and cut it and then also cut the sleeves. So it's more of like a cropped sweater. So I'm actually going to put this one in the project pile. Love this sweater. It's a total 80s, 90s sweater that's good layering for winter. This sweater is an excellent color on me, I've been told, and I know I really like this blue. I did wear it this past winter, and I really liked this color and all that, so I think I'm going to keep it for another season. This sweater's super cool. It's very 90s. It even seems like it's handmade because on the inside there's like a fleece lining. It's just too cool to get rid of. This sweater, I don't wear it that much and it's not the most flattering fit, so if I could sell it, I think that'd be okay with me. Same with this. I don't wear this color, let alone I don't know if it looks good on me. I liked this color when I was little, but I don't think I need to keep it in my wardrobe, especially because I'm getting rid of pinks and purples since they're not the colors that I particularly am drawn to and I like to wear, so I'm actually going to sell it. And moving on to the sweater cardigans. Meaning that they're sweaters, but they're like a jacket and they're open. This was gifted to me. It's one of my favorites, and it's a great color. It's like a yellowy mustard, and it actually pairs with a lot, so I'm keeping it. This is another favorite. It's an 80s thing. It has shoulder pads in it. It's got pockets. It's a gorgeous like print with the red and the gray. It's more popular in the holidays and winter for me, but I think I need to keep it. This one's also really rad. Check out the back. With the colors, it is harder to pair and wear it with stuff, and because it's like purple, it is a little bit more challenging, but it's such a cool designer 80s like sweater cardigan with it being open and the satin finish, and it's just a super cool one-of-a-kind piece. Maybe next season I'll be ready to let it go, but I think I need to keep it. This is super warm and fuzzy and cozy. It's from Free People for when I used to work there. It's a small, it's made from alpaca, so it's really soft. And it's a good lounge piece too. So I wear this around the house and I wear it with outfits, so I'm not ready to let go of this. This is like a staple for me. I feel like a grandma cardigan like this is always good to have. Yeah, I dwindled it down, and let's see if I can fit all of these in the basket, which I'm sure it will. And I'm going to individually go through on my own my shoes and bags. I don't really know if I'll really get rid of any bags, but I do have some shoes I know I'm going to sell. Alright friends, that wraps up the video. I lost the original footage ending the video, so I'm adding this in now. Thank you for watching. The total number of items that I currently own in my closet, not including accessories, bags, and shoes, and belts, is 130. I definitely cleaned out like 30 to 40 items, almost 50 I would say, so I'm going to use those items to sell on my Instagram sale this Saturday and host a closet sale. I have a lot more clarity now on areas and categories I need to shop and focus on spending my money in, not buying more of what I already have a lot of, which is jackets and dresses and coats. I need things like shorts and tank tops. There's definitely wish list items now, like a vintage kimono robe, maybe a 90s dad animal sweater I can wear camping. Yeah. Oh, and overalls and jumpers, like a variety of those would be great. So this was really awesome to do because it cleaned out my wardrobe and the things I wasn't wearing. I wear all the items in my closet year round, so I don't really go by seasons and put things away and take things out. I do try to circulate everything in my wardrobe as often as possible, and I'm really grateful that I got the Conscious Closet book to be inspired to do this inventory of my own closet. I've worked in retail and I've worked in stores where I've done this of stores inventory, so it's really cool to see that from my perspective of my own wardrobe. So I highly recommend you doing the same. Hopefully this video was inspirational to you, and yeah, if you continue to shop, which I will, I'm going to shop secondhand, sustainably, vintage, thrifted, and used, basically, to help with the circular economy of our clothing in today's world. So yeah, thanks again for watching this video. See you in my next one. Bye guys.